And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. High Elves, Dark Elves, Shadowkin! And of course, 'tis the season. Big shout out to all the orcs out there. Welcome to today's video in my video gaming division, where it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and a new upcoming month in raid, and that means a new fusion. And we talked about this fusion the other day. Things seem to keep getting better, and if you thought you weren't gonna do it, well, looks like Plarium's giving you a reason to maybe do it. You know what else you should be doing? Using my link down below, scanning the QR code. I got one of the best giveaways of all time for new players. Use the link down below, use the QR code. You're gonna get Karada right away, a free legendary, Ugo level 10, and don't worry, we got Tagore back at level 20, and then at level 40, you're gonna get yourselves Deacon Armstrong, all fantastic champions to get you rocking and rolling in Raid Shadow Legends. But now let's rock and roll with what we got here today. It's the first day of the Crocodrotreppa Fragment Fusion event, whatever you want to call it. And a little PSA, because when I first started doing these fusions last year, you know, efficiency and timing out the events is so incredibly important. Even though the events start today, don't do the stuff right away today. You know, we have a clan versus clan tomorrow. I mean, that's kind of like a secondary, thirdly thing, but more importantly so, even though there's a champion training event going on right now, and also in the tournament section, we have ourselves a dragon tournament that's going to have all the fragments. Don't do them yet. Both of those, whether you're training, whether you're going to be doing the dragon tournament, because tomorrow we got the dungeon diver event going on. So if you're going to be leveling up champions and through the dungeons, or you're going to be doing the dragon tournament stuff, well, you want to double dip. It's more like a triple dip, because you're going to do the training and or the dungeon, and you're going to do the dungeon divers, and it's going to contribute towards the clan versus clan tomorrow. So I just want to bring it up in case this is your first fusion. Make sure you get the peak efficiency when spending your energy. And we're going to go over the calendar and whatnot. But before we do that, I want to show you guys this real quick. So we went over, you know, the kit for Throat Ripper the other day, right? And kind of funny. I mean, we see this kind of time and time again in a lot of things. You know, at first, of course, you know, when you first read it, you know, it reads one way. And you start getting some gameplay. It's like, ooh, this might be a little bit better. So I want to bring this up here. So Hell Hades, you know, did some testing. Man, I wish I can get access to a test account. That'd be so nice. And kind of like what we predicted, and what it kind of was obvious, I suppose, as well. This seems to be, if you have both the Packmaster and Throat Ripper, it's gonna be a banging Hydra team. Look at that, 1 billion damage, with Crocod getting 708 million. I'm going to tell you guys something. You know, I kind of got, I don't know, complacent. Maybe that's the right word with Hydra. You know, I'm like, I got my Mithril up. Why do I got to push harder inside of this event? You know what? This combo between Packmaster and Throat Ripper has got me feeling all sorts of things. And I'm like, you know what? I want to start doing like some serious pushing. You know, I kind of get nice and comfy down here. I got my Mithril. No. We need to push towards that Nightmare Sass. I think that's going to be like the next thing. Even though I don't know. What's on the top reward? Yeah, you know, you get some artifacts and Mortal Soul. So, I mean, of course, it's not like useless stuff, but once I got the character, it's like, you know, I don't really care too much about it. But unlike Demon Lord, there's an incentive to get there as fast as possible, because that's where you're going to get, you know, not just ancient shards, but your sacred shards, your void shards, a legendary book, epic books. So yeah, there's a huge incentive for me to make sure I'm on top of that. So I got a little lazy with this, but seeing these damage numbers here, oh, honey boo boo thing, it's got me feeling all kinds of Hydra 11 action. Even furthermore, you know, when we first did the kit reveal, you know, the Hell Hades website, which again, it's not the end all be all of things. It's a good starting point. It's what I always recommend people go to, especially if you're new to raid. It's better than nothing, because there's so many characters in this game and you want to know what are the good ones to upgrade. But he had it at 3.5 originally. Recently got promoted to 4 stars. And I don't know if that was before or after he did his testing with the 1 billion damage in Hydra. Things could get even better. Now, I'm not expecting this to be sort of following this. I mean, again, I could be proven wrong here. I'm not expecting us to follow a similar trajectory with, what's his face? My gosh, I have so many champions to upgrade this, but I'm so excited. The past couple weeks, I kind of had to take a bit of a break for all the big family stuff going on. So I'm excited to upgrade a lot of these champs. But Titus Blackplume started off at like a 4-star, and then he was promoted to 4.5, and then he's a 5-star character. So all I'm saying is, since today's the first day of the event, technically I'd say tomorrow is, you got time to decide, should you be going for this champion? Don't know if it's going to follow Titus Blackplume trajectory where it's going to go to the moon. But a lot of people feel a lot more excited for this champion. But remember, a lot of this Throat Ripper viability is going to hinge on if you have Packmaster Shrek, as I called him. And for a lot of people, it was like an easy, oh, never mind. I don't need to worry about it. You know, they're kind of a duo. You kind of need both of them. And that is true. But as we found out recently, Plarium's got a special little event coming around for those that missed the Packmaster. They're going to give you an opportunity this upcoming month to get him. So in August, you'll have an opportunity to fuse not just the doggo, but also get his master for those who is the Packmaster Shrek fusion. And also Krokod the Throat Ripper Soul from another activity to receive the most out of this pair. Wink, wink. So if you thought you were going to be, not going to buy this month because you didn't have Packmaster, well, they're going to have a way of getting him. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. They're going to do a Deck of Fate. Maybe I'd be blown away at the end of putting him in like a tournament of some sort. They could easily put him in a tournament. We got Queen of Hearts in a tournament. Doesn't happen too often, but it might happen down the road. We'll have to kind of stay tuned. So if you are going to do this, I highly recommend you get the Packmaster. Otherwise, it's a yin without a yang. It's a peanut butter without the jelly. And people who like peanut butter sandwiches without jelly, come on. I mean, I love my peanut butter, but you need the jelly for the best experience possible. Speaking of the best experience, let's make sure you're on the best experience for this as well. So here's the calendar that we have. 130 fragments in total, with the bonus 20 coming from tournament leaderboard. So if you're not doing any leaderboard stuff, because that requires you to be on the very top to get those extra shards, you have 110 fragments in total, meaning you can skip 10 fragments. So it depends what you're looking for. Maybe you're like, well, maybe I could skip some of the summon rush, right? There's 15 fragments there. You can maybe say, I'll go for a few of them, but I don't need all of them. So maybe you skip out on 5 or something there. Maybe you skip out on some other dungeon type event. So you got a little bit of wiggle room. But if you, of course, go for the Champion Chase Tournament or the Champion, I think there was a training tournament. Yes, Champion Training Tournament will have bonus fragments. It allows you to skip more of the things that maybe you don't like. Not everyone likes doing the dungeons, spending all the energy and whatnot. And, I get it, right? So it gives you a way to kind of maybe front load into some other events out there. And, of course, I'll leave a link down below to this fusion sheet. Every single month there's always a hero in the Raid Challenge community that puts together a fusion sheet, so it helps you keep track of what you've done, what you can maybe skip out on. Super helpful. We'll be leaving links down below to all of these goodies out there. So let me know if you guys are feeling a little bit of that magic for this fusion. Now that we know there's a way to get Packmaster if you did not have him, maybe it'll still bring you back into the game for this fusion event. Kind of funny. I got him again. I saw the future. I got Packmaster literally a few weeks ago during the weekend of whaling, and I have actually 50 fragments. This is before, again, I took fusions fragments pretty seriously. I'm at 50. I don't know if these upcoming events are gonna be like more fragments. Maybe I can get a duplicate Shrek. I don't know if they're gonna do it this way, or maybe they'll have like another weird fusion of some sort. I don't know. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Twice the Packmasters, double the Packmasters. We'll think of a phrase, but you know what I don't need to think of? My giveaway code. A link down below. Scan the QR code. All the beautiful people out there who haven't played Raid, what are you doing? Let's get you involved right now. You'll get a legendary right away. Then you're gonna get Ugo at level 10, Tagore at level 20, Tagoat, I should say. And at level 40, you're gonna get yourselves Deacon Armstrong. Thank you so much for stopping by. Looking forward to be upgrading a bunch of stuff. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a little bit of a Kyber Tavern session with the upcoming champion. What's a Gary the champion? I don't know. The champion event thing, the leveling event. Gosh, my brain's broken, but what else is new? Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, so you're not missing a thing. And always remember, ooh, baby, it's great to be in the Empire today.
It's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.